So our journey with Challenger really probably began in the spring of 2018. We had some sales leaders in the organization who had read the Challenger sale and had been familiar with the methodology. While our company does experience very good organic growth, there's always an opportunity for improvement, and several of them brought the book to our attention. At the same time, we were also struggling with retention of current clients to a degree, and while we felt like our ability to drive organic growth was really good, it was definitely time to start taking a look at the retention side of the house and how we were engaging with customers. I think right away we sensed that there was an opportunity if we brought the Challenger methodology into the organization, that not only would it have an organic growth impact, it would have a retention impact, right? Because we're re-winning customers every year, so to speak. We've really been on the journey for just a little more than 6 months. I'd also say that we found Challenger to be interesting as a commercial strategy, not just as a new way to train people in sales and to drive organic growth, because for us in our industry, we felt like it was important for us to show up a little bit differently in the marketplace. We try to approach our customers with what we call aggressive, fresh thinking. And so when we read the Challenger sale and we're learning about that head-snapping moment, there was a lot of really good alignment there. And so that whole approach, bringing Challenger into the organization and making it our commercial strategy, we really felt was a natural next step for us in our evolution. We are consistently bringing in new broker offices into the fold. And anybody that has built a business as a broker and has done it successfully has likely been not averse to risk and has been pretty entrepreneurially minded. And in finding those individuals and kind of bringing them together, we've been able to create this culture of, again, aggressive, fresh thinking, and not just looking at Challenger from the organic growth standpoint and the retention standpoint, but really looking at it as a holistic commercial strategy for the organization. Culturally, we view sales, marketing, and client services as a three-legged stool. And together with our executive sponsorship of this as a commercial strategy, there is a lot of buy-in. I think because of that, we've been able to experience some really good indicators of success early on. One would be at the January sales conference, which we kicked off literally a month into the engagement with Challenger. The momentum in the room, the excitement around the idea was palpable. People were very interested in understanding the process behind being able to deliver that aggressive, fresh thinking. They'd been hearing it for a couple of years that we needed to show up differently. Now they had a roadmap to do that. The last leading indicator of very early success is around an initiative called our Challenger Friday Forum. We schedule it with a couple of guests where we do a quick interview with what worked, what didn't. We have that conversation, and then we open up the line for people to ask questions. You know, the first call we had 110 people. The last call we just had, we had over 210 people. So, you know, it is growing. We're hearing a lot of really good things about that. The last thing I would add is that I'm in a position I'm very grateful for, which is I'm able to lead our Challenger commercial strategy. People are calling me on a regular basis to say, hey, we just saw this insight come out, you know, can we get some more information about that? Or could we please get next on the list for a messaging workshop in our region? Or we just closed this great sale, I want to tell you exactly how it went. Now I think all of our marketing talent has really sort of shifted their thinking to say, I need to dig in more and understand the sales process. I need to dig in more and understand the opportunities for our client service folks to be having conversations with customers so I can kind of help them figure out where's a natural place to develop or execute on an insight. It's taken my team from brochure builders and website designers and PR writers to people who are really strategic partners with the people in front of the customers every day. And that has been an incredible transformation for us. It has opened up a new way for the marketing team to add value to our folks that are in front of clients. And I would say without Challenger, we would likely as an organization, we were seen as having value, but I wouldn't say we really had a seat at the strategy table, and now we do. The advice I would give to somebody considering taking on Challenger would be to really ask yourself the tough question about what you're trying to achieve. Think about whether or not it shouldn't just be the entire focus for your commercial strategy as an organization. If it's not, it's likely to be successful, but I don't think it would have sort of the long-term return that it would if you're really thinking about utilizing it across the entire organization. The second thing I would say is, if you are not fortunate enough to have somebody on the executive team who really understands what you're trying to do and has helped you make a business case to the rest of the organization about why it's important, the struggle will be far more difficult. And we all know that you've got to have buy-in at every level, but if you can make a business case for Challenger as a commercial strategy and really show how over time it could provide more impact on organic growth or retention or whatever your business goals are, if you could really get somebody to understand the impact that it could have over the long term, you're going to be far better off, because if not, you're just going to be chasing the result and it's not going to have the impact that you want.